Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy WQQQQWRT coming back. Got out of high school, 281, fresh. Yeah, we're gonna cook this shit up, and we're gonna see if it's real spicy, if it's extra spicy like how I like it, or not. Yeah, so last time I left off, we were at 281. I want to see Mori Jin and Chim not only get some big W's on these gods, but I want to see them say, hey, who's the real god? Are we the real gods? The humans? Are the humans the real gods? Or is it the known gods of the past? And we're going to find out this chapter, so let's get in there. Let's cook it up. Yo, okay, so hold up now. 1 hour earlier. Go ahead, guys. Yo, and you already know Pandora. One of my favorite characters, actually. North Korean chick, purple hair. Lee Soo-jin, I think is her Korean name. How long was I hanging up there? I don't have an ounce of strength in me. If we move together, I'll end up dragging you down. Okay, that's Mori Jin. Okay. I'll rest here for a bit and go on when my strength I recover. So go ahead and keep going. Do what you're doing. Alright, interesting. Pretty good sentence. Yeah, and I noticed both Jin-tae and Nabong are missing an arm. So, what happened to their arms? Maybe, I don't know, they lost an arm somehow. And yeah, it's the North Korean squad. Bora, Manseok, you know my dudes. You guys stay here and help him. You already know my good dudes. It won't be easy for me to even take care of myself. Okay, and you know what? This must have been right before she came in and started battling with Akwang, the king. Right before he kind of lost all his powers, the Jade Emperor. Right, and so I guess she's just kind of a little coup going on. Okay. Look, my body is aching. Is that wrinkly old man really the master and grandfather of that beast? I wonder. This is gold. This is fucking gold, dude. This shit's fucking gold. I hope you guys can see this shit. Yeah, it looks like an old dude. Jin-tae Jin is one of the most legendary characters for me, and honestly, just in the series. Guy's a powerhouse. It's a complete powerhouse. And you can see with these kicks, dude. Look at this, dude. Looks like this isn't working out. That's unfortunate. Big foot. He's got a huge foot. You know what they say about men with big feet. Our exclamation, shiver. I guess it's real cold. Hey, you were there. 17 years. Yo, dude, I haven't forgot a single day during the last 17 years you took my right arm. Okay, look, what if it's not Nabong Chim? I'm sweating now. My predictions are going out the window. Who's this? Looks like you're just still as petty as you were 17 years ago. Who's that? Is that really okay? To fight like that in a cave like this, I mean? Is that really okay? Let's go! Yo, that's actually a direct throwback to 280 when all the gods were being pushed back. Now it's the monkey people. So that's kind of interesting that we're getting that same panel two runs in a row. Yo, look at that foot, dude, by these, I think they're called Niphilims. Pretty crazy. They look like the same level as us, but we're slowly being pushed back. I think that's Xiao Chen. That's interesting. Yeah, alright, I can see it. This Ray will never win. I don't know about that. I think they'll win. I think they'll win, but you never know. Wow, that's oh my god. They just took a big hit. And we see Mandiok. Yeah, I really want to see Mandiok do some insane stuff. I want to see him do some pretty incredible stuff. This character he's an X factor for me. In this war, the big X factors are Satan 666, of course. We have Judge R, Ultio, also known as Jade Emperor's true son, of course. And then we have Mandiok, right? And then we have, of course, Mori Jin and Dawei Han, and then Mirror, right? The main cast. So those are kind of the X factors, the XY player gates. And I want to see what they do going on through this battle. So they're trembling. We got a big sword. You know what they say about men with big swords? Whoa, boy, dude. That's huge, dude. I want to say that's Jin Tae-jin's foot. Ooh. It's crazy because he doesn't have an arm, right? So he's using his foot. I think that's kind of just a tell by how strong this guy is. He's like intentionally using his foot instead of his hand. Come to think of it, I felt, oh my god, this is so fucking brilliant too, because originally at the start of the series when Jin Tae-jin was actually captured by Mandiok, and it was specifically a skill, so pretty nuts, dude. Now that we're getting the comeback on that, but it's no big deal now. I can just grab a hold of it with his foot again, and then, so it was all because of that stupid taboo thing, huh? Oh my god, dude, I knew it. I predicted this actually about 20 chapters ago, 10 chapters ago. What is Mandiok's taboo form? I want to see Mandiok's taboo form. Does he have one? Does he have a second taboo form? Like, this is pretty serious. Go back to that original chapter. Yeah, it was Mandiok's taboo form that came out that actually surprised Jin Tae-jin. That's crazy. Are we going to get a second showing, a rematch? If we get a rematch of that, I don't know. That's going to blow my mind. Yeah, I'm guessing this is not Nabong Chim. It just doesn't look anything like him, the hair, the face. So I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out, over time. If it is, then I just is. Sure. Hey, who asked you for help? I let my guard down on purpose. Plus, you were aiming for me just now, weren't you? How old are you anyway? You should respect me since I'm older than you. Would you cut the crap? I'm older than you. Fork. How? Show me your IT. Let's see it. All right, it's a little battle, and they're arguing each other and just wiping these. I'm telling you, I'm definitely 3 years older than you. Who is this guy? Who is this? Let's end this right now. It sounds good to me. Just shut it. I'm going to whip your butt using Jin Ho-chuk just right now. I'm terrified. I haven't even used 1/5 of my power. What? Really? I'm not. Dude, these guys are just wiping the Nephilims. They're just wiping them casually. They're not even battling them. They're just getting causality principle right here coming at you in them. Oh, that's funny. You little bastards. Us others are trying to talk here. Nephilims are older, of course. And again, I don't know who this is. I really want to know. I don't know. I want to find out. We'll see though. I haven't forgotten even that once since that day about avenging my left arm. And you called me petty before. Jesus, dude. Do you need to lose your right arm too? Concentrate all my power. Ooh, dude. Dude, the Jin Tae-jin is extremely powerful. He's extremely powerful. This isn't easy, that's for sure. Oh my god, dude, please. Is this how it's going to be? I told you, didn't I? I'm going to rip off your right arm too. Hey, wait, hit him. I don't exactly like doing it this way, but with the situation being the way that it is, any fighters who rely on borrowed power lose their power even when they break a finger. Genuine fighters are the best, and this is incredible because it shows you, going back again to the original God of High School, what made this series so great initially was the hand-to-hand, the martial combat that we see, and the power and the limits that these old generations were able to push it. We're seeing a comeback at that. And that's crazy too, because notice he's saying, rely on the borrowed power, you lose the power even when you break a finger. These guys don't have arms, and they're basically saying we can fight at full potential. That's pretty crazy. And if you guys do a lot of Buddhism, if you guys study Buddhism a lot, and what's something you learn is that the real power is in the self. You derive real power from the self, and a lot of it is using your circumstances, not creating circumstances that benefit you, but using the circumstances that were given to you to give yourself the best advantage in the situation. My boy, Mystery Dude, he's telling me the truth. He's telling me the truth right there. Pretty crazy. Yeah, and then, of course, you see some insane combat. Yeah, little Xiao Chen even comes in there. She comes in for a little bit of revenge. A little revenge hit right there. I've got you now, you fucking traitor. Yep, it's real. It's real, dudes. She seems to want more than even they do. What's it with her? I don't know, but she scares me. Dude, Xiaoqian's actually definitely GOAT. Definitely gonna put her on my GOAT list. Every arc we see, there's like always, it's always one female character, but generally you see one character who's like an enemy turn into an ally, and you saw that with she wore a tight suit. She was on Take Jagal's team. She was mentioned in this chapter even. I can't remember her name, but yeah, even her, she was initially, hey, she was an enemy and then she became an ally. We're seeing that with Xiaoqian. I think Xiaoqian's definitely become next to a major character. She's not going to be a major character, obviously, but she's going to be somewhere in there. So I hope she does some big stuff. And guys, we're going to read some of the questions. I was thinking she should kick him in the nuts. Alexandria would. That would put new meaning in wood. Jamal Sokoya. By the time Jin Mori shows up, Taejin and acupuncture guy would have died of old age, and Davi and Mira's kids would be in college. Well, if that needs to happen, then Mori Jin's just going to have to go back in time, you know, because he'd probably be that strong by the time he does come back. Francisco Hirota. I swear, this is why I hate anime most of the time. I watch or read a super amazing, fantastic anime. Not really anime, but, or whatever, and I get this thrown at my face. No more episodes. I feel like it's an incomplete look at author. Like, take my money and make more episodes. Shit, I'll even give you $1. LMFA. See, that's why I just don't read like 30 chapters in a row and then you just gotta catch up, you know? It's a lot easier. So yeah, pretty interesting chapter. I really like Taejin's character. I really like his friend. I'm guessing, obviously, that's not Nabong Shim. My bad. Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? I'm wondering who that is. I know they battled 17 years ago, around when Mori Jin was born. I mean, Mori Jin's about 17 at this point. And actually, if you go further and you think about it, Taejin is not Mori Jin's biological grandfather. So who is that guy? Who's Mori Jin's family? And then they seem to be about equal power because they both lost an arm 17 years ago. And they seem to be about equal power. So, or no, wait. Taejin lost his arm when he battled Mandiok, and the old dude lost his arm to Taejin 17 years ago. Okay, so I'm guessing that guy's related to Taejin Jin. I don't know how. There's too many coincidences so far, and I've read too much manga to not believe I really think there's a relation. I know Mori Jin does come back within 15 chapters, so I'm guessing that's going to go down and some interesting stuff's going to come out. If I had to go with one thing, I'm guessing I don't want to say Mori Jin's dad because like he's a little too old. I know they were commenting on their age right there, and Taejin is saying, hey, I'm older than you. And I don't think it's unreasonable for Mori Jin's dad to be like 80 or something, 60, 70. But I'm going to go with them being related, for at least for now. Maybe we'll find some clues next chapter. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Your boy WQQQWRT signing out of here. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys all have a great day. And make sure you guys go out there, do some training, get swole, because that way, even if you lose a finger, the real power that lives inside of you, you'll never lose.